Guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I am actually trying out two Revlon products today. One is a concealer. This is actually
Revlon Youth FX Feel Plus Blur Concealer.
So it's for older eyes or women in their upper 30s above. If you ever have any creases there, it's supposed to blur the lines out. I don't know how this works, if it's good coverage or not. So I'm gonna do a wear test today with wearing the foundation and this and see if this is a good product or not. And I'm gonna zoom you guys super close to my eye to see whether we like it or not. Plus, I am doing the Revlon Age Defy 3X in color 10 Bare Buff. I'm gonna be putting this with this, I figure Revlon with Revlon to make it all fair and see, is this foundation good? What do I think of it? Is this concealer good? What do I think of it? And checking in throughout the day to tell you guys whether this is good or not. So let's go ahead and just get to that video and show you what it looks like on half of my face. And then I'll see you guys later for the check-ins. You guys, when you open it up, you have this cotton ball tip. You can feel the pen underneath. I'm gonna go ahead and click it on the bottom to get the product out. Okay, so these are my lines. And a lot of products will gather, especially that I wrinkle right here in my eyes a lot. Will gather right here and within these lines right here. Same thing on this side as well. So let's go ahead and just pump it and try it out. Okay, there we go. We got some product coming out. So let's go ahead and see. I know it's easy to work with and easy to blend out. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see from a far distance. Hey guys, so you can see from a distance, it looks really, really pretty under the eyes. It just brightens my eyes. It looks really, really pretty now, but up close when I was reviewing the footage, I wasn't so impressed with the up close, but when you step back and you look at it, it actually looks like beautiful on the skin. It doesn't really, it kind of from a distance, I don't know if this is like a product that it looks better on film or if it looks better in photos, but it looks really, really good right now as I'm looking at myself in the camera. It looks really, really good. In super, super close up, I was like, it's all right, but I do have to say it looks much, much, much better than a lot of concealers I've tried, but from the distance like this, and mind you, you're only like a foot away from my face, my camera to my face, it looks really beautiful. Now, will it hold up? I don't know. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and put the foundation on. Wow, I am actually super, super impressed. This foundation looks so beautiful on my skin. You guys can see, it looks like my skin is just clean. And you know what? I know it says age defying 3X. I don't know why it says 3X. And it has 20% sunscreen. So I'm actually going to cross my fingers first. And let's hope that this stays on my skin because products with sunscreen typically don't stay on oily skin. At least in my experience. And I have very oily skin. But like it looks like my skin is so much more youthful. It gave it the perfect amount of dewiness with the perfect amount of matte, if that makes sense. Like I'm not too shiny and I'm not too matte. It is like the most beautiful foundation. So let's go ahead and just cross our fingers once again and pray. Please let this work. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup and everything. I will be back to show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so I just finished up my makeup. Still have to do my hair and get ready, but I just wanna say this foundation looks so, so beautiful, and so does the concealer. Look how it just almost like gives me this like softer look to my skin. It is so, so pretty. So I'm really crossing my fingers. It works out throughout the day. I'll see you guys in a few hours. So I normally wait 4 hours and then I blot it down, but I really love how this looks on my skin. So I'm gonna blot it down with my Scott One Ply toilet paper and remove the oils. You can see how oily my nose is now. Remove the oils and see if it will re-adhere to my skin. Okay guys, you can see all the oils that came off my skin. Now I honest God, I think if I would have waited the 4 hours, it would have come off. That right there is a little bit of a highlighter that you're seeing. So it looks like everything went right back down. and it re-adhered to my skin. But honestly, you could just see it. Like if I would have gone longer and I would have allowed my skin to produce more oils, there's no way that it was gonna stay on. But because I did it right as soon as I started seeing most of the oils, it did go back down. Whew. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, and the concealer, well, the concealer, it looks okay. Like it's not the, how should I say? I don't think it's a, I think it's a good formula, but I don't think it's a blurring, like it says, maybe it's blurring on camera, but as it's sat on my eyes a little bit longer, I'm gonna zoom you guys and you guys tell me what you think. This is what I'm talking about. See how it kind of just goes into the line and leaves a line like that, but then you let it go. So I'm not thinking that it's really filling in. I hate when I get that type of texture right there. But did it fill it in and make it look super smooth? No. So I really think on film, in pictures and stuff, it looks fabulous. Close up, it looks like any other concealer. But the foundation is working out pretty darn good. Okay guys, this is 5 hours later. Now I do want to blot this as much as I can so it doesn't come off, because typically foundations with sunscreen tend to come off my face. So I'm going to go ahead and blot it again, even though it's just 5 hours later now. And I've already blotted it once. Okay, you guys see right here how much actually came off on the toilet paper. I really feel like it wants to come off my face, but I think because I keep blotting it so often, this is the second time in 5 hours that it's actually staying put and pushing right back down. So I'll see you guys in a bit again. Okay guys, so I'm driving home for my YouTube meeting. I have my camera like stuck on the window so you guys can see how shiny my skin actually looks. I started producing a lot of oils. It has been 7.5 hours later. So when I'm this oily, typically the foundation will come up, but I'm on my way home. I'm almost home, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to push this back down and show you whether it re-adhered after a full day of wear. Now I will say that the concealer is a good regular concealer. Does it fill and blur? It looks like I had mentioned, that it fills and blur from a distance, but when you get close up, it looks like a regular concealer to me. On camera it looked amazing, but up close and after wearing it for a while, it looks just like a regular concealer. But I know you guys are excited to see if this foundation actually stayed down, because it is so beautiful. So let's go ahead and just do that last check-in for the day and see if it lasts all day long. Okay, so this is what happens when I let my oils get out of control. A lot of times it will push the makeup up. I'm actually looking kind of cakey right now, but I'm gonna push it all down and see if it will re-adhere and take this oil off. It's a lot of oil that actually came off my skin. How does it look? So I'm gonna say at 7 hours is when it starts to break up. But for how pretty it is, I could deal with that. I think that you just need to pat your face down so much more often with this type of foundation, because right here it started removing, it got a little streaky actually right here, and then it did remove, you can see the redness right here. You guys know how red I am, and it started removing right there, a little bit up here on my nose. So yes, I would totally recommend this foundation only if you are going to push it down so many, like every 2 to 3 hours with a dry 1-ply toilet paper or blotting sheets. I think it looks really, really pretty. Did it go back down? It did go back down, but then again, at the same time, you can see where it's obviously breaking up. You can see the streak right there in my face, like little stripes. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.